Hi, my name is Deja. We are currently here at my food truck, Deijavu's. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, moved to Ghana 6 years ago, and I am here to share my Ghana experience.
They told our story, but it wasn't true. Faded colors, twisted views, but we rise, yeah, we break through. Light the sky in shades of new.
All right, Deja,
Yes, sir.
how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We're here in front of my business. I'm living in Ghana.
So I think I saw your video with Uncle Steve on YouTube, and I liked how you were speaking about Ghana, your anticipation about coming to Ghana, blah, 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 blah. You know that Africa in general has a negative image out there.
I would say had.
So knowing this, and you decided to come to Ghana, what really inspired you?
Honestly, those negative opinions, I wanted to go against the grain because I like to do what I want to do. And also I wanted to visit all 7 continents, right? So I said, I need to make my way to Africa, the motherland where it all began. Oh, that rhymes.
And that's the first time in Ghana.
That was my first time in Ghana 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yes. So actually I'm celebrating my 10-year anniversary. First stepping foot on the continents.
Oh, and then how are we celebrating it?
Well, that'll actually be in December. So I don't know. I'll figure that out.
Okay, so let us know. Then you came to Ghana.
Yes.
Whatever was said about Ghana and Ghanaians, are they really facts or just a hearsay?
Overall, there's some truth, right? But I think people should come and experience it for themselves. We all have different experiences and interactions, right? I am optimistic, so I go into everything thinking of the positive, and I think I attract that, right? So even with having Ghanaian employees, I hear a lot of people complain about their Ghanaian employees, but for me, I said that I prayed for great employees, and I believe that.
Believe
what I had. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So guys,
Yes.
just as always, I keep on saying, just come,
Just come and see for yourself.
see for yourself.
Don't let anyone dictate or determine your destiny, right? Because if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Like, you have that choice, and I believe that you can create whatever life that you want to. Don't let nobody dictate that for you.
Okay. So far,
Yeah.
how do you see the Ghanaian culture, the food, what we believe, the dresses that we wear? What are you going to say about it?
I think the culture is beautiful. Something that we are lacking now in America is community, and that's what I see here in Ghana as far as like with the weddings, the funerals, and even just events overall. So that's something that I like. Also, when I see small children, I see adults taking care of them also, even if they're not family members or something like that.
Okay.
In the States, we used to do that, but now I don't see that often. It's just everybody for themselves. So it kind of brings me back to what I grew up into, and I genuinely appreciate that.
Okay. So now, I'm going to give you the chance to speak to the diasporans out there, especially those who kind of fear to come to Ghana or Africa, either to visit or to relocate. What are you going to tell them based on your experience so far?
Based on my experience, I am a testimony to taking a risk, to having faith, to stepping out and taking that leap, to just see for yourself. I don't regret my move at all. I'm grateful for all the experiences that I've had so far, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because it has built me to become the woman that I am today, and I'm excited to see what I'll continue to grow into. I feel like as a Black person, you should want to see where it all began. You should want to see your roots. And also, I think that when you know where you come from, right, you will have a more sense of purpose, right? A direction to know. Like, I was blessed to know my great-grandparents, and because I knew them, that drove me to be successful also. Like, I know what they went through. They told me some of their stories. Yes, I've had great-grandparents who were entrepreneurs. So that then pushed me. Like, if they were able to do it in their time, then why can't I?
Are you an Ashanti or a Fanti?
Well, I heard Jamaicans are Ashanti, so I would claim the Ashanti tribes.
So you speak Patois? You speak Patois?
I speak English, please.
How can you be a Jamaican without speaking Patois?
There's a lot of Jamaicans that don't speak Patois. Mm-hmm.
And are you proud of that?
I am. I can, but I can't speak it to you.
Why?
Because You're not Jamaican.
I'm not Jamaican.
You are?
No,
Oh, let me hear your patois.
I don't know.
So Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Oh, okay.
Watagwan.
Nice.
Not from papers, not hearsay.
Hi, I'm Eva from Wales. Keep watching VicemenTV if you want to learn more about Ghana and changing the narrative and to try and get more people to visit here because it's a great place to come.
I'm here because of your business. That is
Deijavu's jerk
Deijhavu.
cut.
What inspired that name?
Jerk. Chicken.
Jerk.
Pork. Jerk. So jerk is basically how you make the seasoning, right? Even how you make the meats. So it's a mixture of different herbs and spices, also using like pimento wood on the grill.
Okay.
We don't have pimento wood here in Ghana, so I just like to season up my grill a different kind of way, which I won't tell you guys because I have the best Jamaican food here and I don't want you guys stealing my ingredients.
Okay. So with the Jamaican foods, what do you make here?
So we do rice and peas, we do coconut rice, we do jerk chicken, jerk pork, oxtail, curry goat, and every meal come with the side of steamed veg and plantain. And we also do brown stew fish.
Yeah.
We also do coconut curry chickpeas for my vegan eaters. I'm trying to work on expand the menu, but we're just a small truck, so I'm also working on getting a new truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? Nice though.
Thank you. I built it here in Ghana 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, so expanding it.
With the help of my grandfather, yes.
So how are Ghanaians really patronizing your business?
Well, the thing is, right, when I first started, people told me often, Ghanaians are stuck in their ways, they're not going to want to eat the food, blah, blah, blah. Again, me being me, I went against the grain, and I said I'm going to do it anyway, because if we can have Chinese food in Ghana, we can have Jamaican food in Ghana. We can have Indian food in Ghana, we can have Jamaican food in Ghana. If we can have Turkish, Lebanese, all these different other types of foods, then why can't we do Jamaican food, right? And then also, it was more so sharing that connection and the history behind Jamaica and Ghana. So after my first time visiting Ghana, I saw a Jamaican flag throughout the city. And I then learned that Jamaicans are descendants of the Ashantis.
Is your business having a digital presence?
Yes, we do.
Okay. On Instagram, Twitter.
We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube. Deijavu's jerk cut. Yeah. That's spelled DeijhavusJerk.
Is it a French word?
Deijavu's. Okay, so I can even explain that. So apart from my name, right, being Deja, Deijavu means like it was a feeling that we were here already, right? So my slogan is basically bringing Jamaican flavor back to the motherland. Like we were once here before, now I'm bringing it back.
Okay.
As being descendants of Ghanaians.
Okay.
The Ashantis, yeah.
So if someone within, Accra would like to order food,
Yes.
what contact should the person contact you on?
So we're on Bolt Foods. Deijavu's jerk cut. You can give us a call at 050-303-5385 if you want to place an order. We also deliver. We have our own delivery. And you can find us on Instagram. That's DeijhaBusjerk. HUT. I know it's pretty long, but you'll find it. Once you put in Deja, then it'll pop up.
This Jamaican food is too good. Like, it was very fast, very flavorful. The jerk chicken was delicious. The plantains were devoured. The rice is so good too. Like, it's a must visit if you're in Accra. It's delicious.
Interviews, tours, reactions we bring.
So now let us talk about Ghanaians.
Let's talk about Ghanaians. Yes.
What are some of the challenges so far do you find
The challenges.
working with Ghanaians or living in Ghana?
Okay, so as someone coming from New York City, which is a very fast-paced city,
Yeah.
I have had to learn to slow down in Ghana. Now, that is a pro and a con because it allowed me to be present, right? It taught me to be present, to be in the moment. And it can get frustrating at times because when it's time to get things done, I need things done all the time. Like the excuses drives me crazy.
Okay.
So that's one thing. What else? No one is really held accountable here. That's kind of frustrating because if they don't do something they promise, even if it's written down, it's a long process if you got to go through court and all of that. So I try to avoid those things. What else? But overall, I appreciate Ghanaians, one, for welcoming me into their country. I don't expect everyone to be welcoming, but so far my encounters have been good. Not all good, but I'm gonna again speak on the positives.
Okay.
And also not being from here and not having family here, I feel like my experience has been pretty pleasant. I can't complain. But also take into consideration, again, there's pros and cons in every situation. So I don't want to paint Ghana to be like a perfect picture. But for me, I love the life that I've created for myself here. And I love the network that I've also built here. And I do genuinely love living in Ghana.
I could tell because you have a good network. How can you even appear on Uncle Steve's show without having a
Uncle
good network?
Steve, now we got to get him to try the food this time. So Uncle Steve, if you watch it, we got to get you to try. Bye.
All right. So we've got into the segment of the conversation where mostly people don't like, and I've been seeing people insulting me at the comment section. And a problem.
Insulting?
Yes, of course. How do you say the Ghanaian men?
Oh, Chale.
Charlie.
Chale.
Tell me about them.
It's very handsome, very, very handsome men to look at. Yeah.
In terms of handsomeness,
Yeah, they're good looking.
good looking.
Yeah.
What and what do our community say they're handsome?
Their features, their skin tone, their body structure, sometimes, for the most part. Yeah.
Have you found one?
No.
Why not? Since we are
I only look.
Mm-hmm.
I look, but I don't touch.
You look but you don't touch.
Yeah.
Do you find any challenge or problems with us?
I think there is a cultural misunderstanding at times. Being a woman in a foreign country, running a business, doing a lot for myself, by myself, I can come off a certain kind of way. However, I can also be very soft if a man can come into my life and provide that space.
That's good.
So I think there's really just a misunderstanding for the most part. But I know some Americans who are married to Ghanaians and it actually works. So
Of course.
again, everybody's experience is different.
So you were born in the US, you've come to Ghana to stay.
Yes.
Some of us also are wanting to move back to the States. What do you think we don't know about the US?
There's a lot you don't know. I think it's painted to look a certain kind of way, and it's really not that way.
Okay.
However, I'm not knocking anybody from wanting to visit, because somebody like me, I want to visit every single country in this world, right? So yes, go and visit. If you want to go and make your money, go and make your money. But appreciate what you have. Appreciate your country, because again, it's not always cracked up to be what you think it is, based off of the movies, based off of social media. And if there's so many people leaving America and coming to your country, obviously there's something here. There's a gift. Like, take advantage of that too.
I think I was having a conversation with your friend here, and she was saying that she has been seeing young boys and children walking around, but you
Yeah.
can't do that in the States.
Yes. Again, it depends. So it's more free. Ghana is just more like a free country. In the States, you kind of have to watch your back.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch your back more so. And I know here, I don't think about feeling safe. In America, I think about being a Black woman. I think about being Black. I think about my safety. It's so many things
Just like you don't belong.
that I have to consider before leaving my house.
Okay.
Whereas here, I'm just like, oh,
You're all Black.
I'm going to be free, and I'm just dilly-dally.
Unless you speak so that we know that
Yes.
you're a foreigner.
Right.
All right. So what is your last message to the people watching that, especially those who are wanting to come back or to visit, to relocate to this place and also to have properties here? What would be your message?
I have a few messages.
Okay.
Few. So let's write this down. Okay. When you come to Ghana, understand that this is not America. Understand that this is Africa. This is Ghana. Don't come here with high expectations, right? So that when you come and you get what you get, you appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's one. 2, pack your patience. Plenty of it. Pack it in your suitcase, pack it in your purse, pack it in your shoelaces, pack it in your ears, your brain, wherever you can. Pack the patience. 3, I would say come and see for yourself. You have to come and see for yourself because it's a feeling, it's a calling. If you have that like fuel within you to come to Ghana, it's for a reason. Do not ignore it because you'll regret it in the long run. 4, follow my YouTube channel, Deja's Views. Come to my food truck, Deijavu's Jerk Hut. And we're on Google Maps. We're on Volt Foods. I also wrote a book about my process of moving here. It's called Trust the Process. That's on Amazon.
We talk about that.
Yeah,
Next time.
Trust the Process. Look, Jamaican flag in his car.
Yeah.
Niggas everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, come to Ghana. Come and see for yourself.
So I don't know the cost of or the price of a bowl of your food.
So we have small option of jerk chicken. That's 90 cities. And then we have large for 110. We have... Are you ordering now or this for the Pika?
Should I order one?
You have to try it. You cannot come this far.
Okay, I have to order one.
Yes. What would you like? The jerk chicken?
The 91 cities as well.
The 90 cities?
The 90 cities.
Can you guys make a...
Yeah, so guys,
small jerk
I'm ordering food
chicken?
from her. I should be able to taste it.
Yes,
Right? But
you
I
have
think
to taste it.
when we went to Opunbulu, we gave one to Wadamaya and she picked
Yeah, I brought a few bowls to give out to the bus stop boys.
Wow.
Because I appreciate what they're doing, right? It's people like them that we need here in Ghana. And I'm gonna say for myself, if I'm not physically doing the work, I'm going to find a way to contribute some way, somehow, right? But it was good to see like the amount of work that they got done.
Yeah.
It was good to see the amount of people that came
No, not
and
they.
showed up.
We got them.
Yeah.
I was part of them.
So you was actually digging?
Yes, I was part of them.
See, I came late, so I missed that part. But good job to you for showing up.
Yeah.
And I want people to continue to show up for Ghana.
All right.
Show up for yourselves. Yeah.
All right. Right.
Let's try jerk chicken.
Subscribe to the channel, you comment, you like,
Yes.
and you share. I had a conversation with Deja Views from Brooklyn, New York.
Yes.
Peace out.